What's up YouTube, G-Money here. So what I have is some wires that I need to silver solder, so let me show you how it's done. Now, usually you would put a sleeve. The only thing is one side does not, the sleeve doesn't fit through here, and on the opposite side is where the wires come through. So I absolutely cannot put a sleeve on this, or else I would. I'm gonna have to use it with electrical tape. This is what welding it requires. You just add low heat to it and it just flows right on. And that creates a forever bond. Be careful not to burn the wires. And apply generously, and it will create a tight bond. There's a heavy amount of silver on the wire, and it's forever bonded together. Alright, I'm also going to teach you folks how to silver solder with a soldering iron. First, I have a wire here that needs to be stripped. Two ways of stripping it. You could use these types of pliers that are specifically designed to strip wires, or you could use a razor blade. Time for the magic. When you have the two wires bare, what you do is you put them up to each other and you just twist. There's the connection for the wire. So now it's time to silver solder it. Silver soldering is pretty easy. You literally just keep an iron over top of it, let it get warm, and let it do its thing. It will sizzle, it will make noise, but the biggest thing is you got to make sure to let it sit and let it warm up. It's got to be touching the soldering iron. After about 30 seconds, I go with fine silver, or else it's not gonna have enough heat to melt. Eventually, when it's hot enough, you could literally apply directly on the wire and it will fully melt and become one with the wire, which is what's occurring right now. I'm melting it directly into the wire. When you're done, you're going to have a nice silver blob over top of the wire, and there's not going to be any way of taking them apart. After it has cooled off, what you want to do is grab a lighter and make sure to shrink this rubber. If you reach, I teach. So reach out what you want to learn next.